Hey guys, CBtech here, and today I'm going to show you how to build a TNT cannon just like this one using command blocks in Minecraft. So a lot of you are probably familiar that you can spawn PrimedTnt with a command block. You can see here /summon PrimedTnt, and I've got the direction so that it is 15 blocks that way. So every time I flick this lever and activate the command block, it will spawn a PrimedTnt that way. And there's also some other things you can do with this command. Is you can add a fuse to the TNT to delay the time of the explosion. And 80 ticks is the normal time for TNT. So that would be if you placed a TNT block down and lit it with flint and steel, it would act just like this command right here. Also, you can add direction to TNT. You can add this tag after the fuse, put a comma, and then motion, put a colon with these brackets here with 0.0, 0.0, 0.0. That's the standard form for it, and each number here is for the X, Y, and Z motion. So I've got a 1 here for the Y motion, so that 1 translates into upward motion. So if it was negative, it would translate into downward motion. So if we flick the lever here and spawn it, oh, I forgot to change this when I was messing around. It spawns at 100 blocks in the air. Let's spawn it back down here. There we go. You can see that it launches it upward a little bit. And if I increase this to 2, you can see that when I flick the lever, it flies upward with much more force. And you can also change these numbers to give it different directions. So this is for the X direction. If you go to the F3 menu, you can see that the X is this way. Like if I'm looking toward the negative X-axis this way and the positive X-axis this way. So if I change this number to a positive number, such as 1, it will give it a direction that goes both up because of the 2. I'm going to lower this to 1, and that way because of the X direction. So you can see that kind of arced over that way. So let's give it some Z direction. Let's see. Positive Z direction is that way. So let's give it positive Z. Let's do 2. And you can see that it launches over there. You can also do fine adjustments like 2.5 if you wanted to, or 2.2, whatever you want to put in there. Let's do negative just so I can show you how that works. Flick it and it launches that way. So that's pretty much it for the basic command, and what I was able to do was just mess around with it, and I could use these repeat command blocks. And all this is it summons the PrimedTnt 2 blocks above the command block, so it just spawns it right about here. And the fuse is 80, and it gives this specific motion. This command block here is spawning TNT that goes off in that direction, toward that command block. It'll go up and arc over, just like you saw in the intro of this video. And this one does the same thing, except it's launching it off in that direction. And you can kind of tell what happens with the rest of these. So since these are repeating command blocks, it will execute this command 20 times per second, which will launch TNT toward that command block 20 times per second. So when I enable this, it's pretty crazy. So let's turn it on. And you can see that it spawns a lot of TNT. And you're probably wondering why it doesn't explode is, well, the reason for that is this command block right here. And what this one is doing is it's killing any PrimedTnt within a radius of 6 from this command block 20 times per second, because it doesn't need redstone. It's always active. So that's killing the TNT before it can explode. If it explodes with this amount of TNT, it will just basically break all my redstone, because TNT will fly in every direction. And that's not always a good thing. So I will show you in another world what you can do with this much TNT if you want to possibly make a large hole in the ground. So let's go to another world. So what I've got here are 3 repeating command blocks that are activated by this lever, and each of them has a command that summons a PrimedTnt 2 blocks above, and it launches it in that direction over there. So that is the negative X, and it launches it up a little bit. So it arcs over toward that direction. So this is going to create a lot of damage and probably a lot of lag, but let's see what we can do with this. Let's flick it on, and we got lots of TNT. And you see what I mean by lots of lag. It's even worse when I'm recording. I should probably back up. I think I'll stop it so we can see what damage it's made, because this is just too much lag. Stop. There we go. Okay. There we go. So you can see that it kind of just goes in every different direction. It's nuts. Let me delete 2 of these command blocks just so it doesn't lag so much. Let's just do 1. Let's launch it that way. There we go. That's not as bad. Yeah, this just gives you an idea of what you can do with it. This is like the ultimate TNT cannon. Yeah, and the best way to do it is control it so it doesn't go everywhere, because what happens is each TNT block, when it explodes, it knocks all the others out of the way, and it just sprays TNT in every direction. So the best thing to do is just turn this back into impulse, and then you can set this on a timer so that it launches TNT less often. So that's how to both launch TNT and create a TNT fountain and the best TNT cannon ever in Minecraft. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in another video. Thanks for watching.